Okay, we're here live right now. Make sure I'm actually live. Anyway, we're here live right now. Just some, just some basic little like. It's just gonna be, Pokemon. Yeah, the title pretty much says exactly what it's gonna be today. Just, just some morning little bit of brain rot, some Pokemon, just basic things like that. Let me get some just like a little bit of music playing for y'all in the background. Let me see. Guess we could go with some. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do this. Turn it down a bit. Yeah, we're just gonna go into some music for today. Actually, no, fuck. I mean, what is it? Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna. Let me see. No, I cannot find it now, but yeah, we'll just play some. Just some calm music for today. Yeah, fuck that. Just some calm music instead is what we'll go with. There we go. So yeah, today's gonna be some Pokemon Showdown, just chatting. Just gonna be playing some like random Pokemon Showdown, playing with you guys if any of y'all want to hop on. Yes, I'm just gonna be chilling for today though. Let's see, we're starting the match off here. Okay, it actually starts me off something pretty good here. Okay. I think we'll start things off with a Sludge Wave for sure. Okay, that's the Flower Trick. Go, but we get free Toxic Debris off that at least. Hit him with the Sludge Wave. Kill him. There we go. So the game gave us a really good start there. I'm not going to try to act like it didn't give us just a goated ass start with that one. So now he goes into that. He's already poisoned. So then we can. Yeah, we can just hit the. Yeah, he's gonna get the kill here, but that's worth key because yeah, we still get another Toxic Debris off, so that's good. Okay, so we know for a fact it has Earthquake. Do I risk it here? Yeah, I'm gonna risk it now. We'll see how this goes. We're gonna send this out, hit him with the Ice Beam here. Oh, he does the smart little switch. Ice Beam still does good damage though, and he's poisoned now, so we're still kind of winning. I'm gonna. He's probably about to go for a fighting move, isn't he? And that's my guess at least. Yeah, because Heracross is part fighting, so I'll let hit that fighting move right now. So what I could do instead of just switching out is pop the Terastallization into Terra Blast. There we go. Holy shit, still kills. Goddamn. Oh my god, I was not expecting. I was hoping that at least wasn't gonna kill anymore. Holy fuck. Okay, that was a little crazy. That was a little crazy. Okay. True. Okay, well it dies next turn no matter what. Do I have anything to protect? No, it does not look like it. Don't have anything to protect, but it dies next turn, so I just have to send something in that won't die against it, and I'm fine. We'll go Kricketune. Literally anything kills this thing right now. Like anything kills this thing, and then also just straight up it can't really kill me. As it's at least not gonna. It can't one tap Kricketune. I know that, and then I'm faster anyway, so I'm fine. He sends that thing back in. Now, I guess here we go for the knockoff. I'm gonna live that. Oh yeah, I live that. Go for the knockoff. Got your choice scarf out of there. There we go. Then we just hit the pounce. We'll try to hit the pounce. We do. It's gonna so yeah, it dies this turn. Misses the Draco Meteor. That's actually so comp. Okay, there we go. Sends in the mouse hold. Gets poisoned instantly, of course. We're gonna go and hit the. We're gonna try to get the knockoff off. Probably not gonna be. Yeah, population bomb's gonna kill because it definitely has technician. Yeah, there we go. Here, population bomb's a normal move, right? So I think best move Ortho Worm. Okay, we send out the Ortho Worm. Then we hit the. Can't really Shed Tail right now. Stealth Rock is a bit too late for that. Hit the Iron Head. I don't know. So this is gonna be kind of a nice, chill type stream today. Is this dude gonna make a move, or is he just about? Is he getting tilted because he's losing? Okay, yeah. Okay, no, he's actually moving. Okay, is bro just doing one of those where they just get tilted so they stop fucking doing anything? Because that happens a lot in this game. People just get tilted. We should live pop bomb, right? Because it's resisted too. Yeah, we live pop. We're gonna live for the pop bomb. Oh, so there's no way he can. Yeah, it can hit all the times at once, but we're still gonna live it. Bro, that is. Bro, what? Dude. Like, a move that hits. I still think that's such, like. Scarlet Violet added so many, like, just bullshit ass Pokemon. I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that they actually. Like, I get it's not, like, that strong, but the fact that it's still. It comes with the fucking, Okay, I'm just trying to think now. It comes with Technician, which boosts the power of its Population Bomb, and then its Population Bomb can hit up to 10 fucking times. Like, and to see how, like, kind of crazy that is, you know? Like, that's just, like, there's no way no one thinks that, none of them, like, there's no way that all of them sat there, like, when they were designing that Pokemon and didn't think to themselves, that's at least, like, you know, a little fucking crazy, right? Like, the fact that they have a Pokemon that does that much shit, like, that has the potential to do that much damage, and we're just like, yeah, that's completely valid and a fair fucking thing for them to have, you know? So that's just like, it's kind of a bullshit ass mod to me. But I mean, it's not, that's the one thing that does hold it. Fuck, it's the fucking terrible ass shit. The one thing that does kind of, you know, take it down a bit is the fact of obviously Population Bomb. If they made Population Bomb powerful, then it would have just been a straight bullshit ass move. But thankfully they didn't. And yeah, we do lose this one. We'll just take our loss though. I don't know. I don't like just FFing, just like surrendering and like just giving up and leaving the match in this game. I like at least playing it out. Because sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you low-key be pulling, like, wins out of nowhere. Like, out of your ass in this game. I mean, this isn't one of the situations for sure, but sometimes you do. I just want to play it out. That's going to be the loss. We go next. We go next. Bombardier. Yeah, you're just pure fire, right? Yeah, you're pure fire. So yeah, I think here we just gotta hit the. We can live at least one attack from this, so I'm gonna go for the nasty plot. And it misses its Stone Edge anyway, so yeah, no, this is you're done. You're done. You're done. you're done. Unless you switch out here, you're done. Does this thing have Flash Fire? No, it just has Blaze, so it's gonna resist this, but the sun still helps me basically kill this thing. So yeah, I think honestly I can just hit another one of those. I'm not gonna lie, I think, yeah, another one of those kills anyways. And I'm faster, so yeah, no, you're done. You're done. And he just forfeits, okay. So at least play the battle out. Come on, you never know. Like, for all he knew, the rest of my team was like ass. Like I said, I don't like just like surrendering in this game. You never know what could happen. Like, see right here, it gave me a pretty shit first mon. I'm not gonna lie, it gave me fucking Dedenne. Pretty dog shit Pokemon IG, but it's okay. We can still win this. Turn timer on his ass. Ooh, okay, good move, good move. Oh, it has tail glow. That's cool, that's so cool. Okay, so it's probably gonna go for water type or grass type move here. And it is now a grass type, so I'm gonna go ahead, hit it with this. Switch into the Gengar, pray to God it lives one. It does. Okay, so now at least here he can switch out if he wants, but then he does lose his shit. There we go. I said it's fine if he switches out, because then at the very least he does lose his fucking, he loses his stat boost at least. And then I hit the Focus Blast, and it misses. I'll kill myself, okay. That did not go how I wanted to go at all. Yikers. Okay. Gonna hit something a little funky here that is not gonna be expected. I'm gonna go into this. Terrastalize. Close combat. I know this dude isn't expecting this. There's no way he can, like, predict this. Actually, he might switch out because he might be predicting a Focus Blast. I just thought about that. That's okay. So there's no, I said, at least he isn't going to predict exactly what I'm doing here. There's no way he can. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Switches into the Glade. I still got something for his ass, though, because I got the Leech Life. Which is neutral because he's part fighting, huh? I didn't think about that. It's neutral because he's part fighting. I forgot about that. Okay. What we can do now, though, is switch into the... At this point, best move... What I'm thinking is best move here is switch back to the Dedenne. And with the Dazzling Gleam. It's gonna kill. There we go. Sends out the fucking Dialga. Okay. So he's definitely going to be going for a Steel type move here. I don't have anything that raises Steel though, so I'll just have to have this guy take his L here. Or I could go for the U-turn, or I could just try to get the paralysis off at least, I guess. Oh, he sets up the Stealth Rock instead. Good move. Okay, do I have anything that can do anything against him? I'm not that ballsy. I know I'm not that ballsy. Okay, it's Floating Rock. Everything on my team except Golem is going to be weak to that. Fuck. I don't think it's Steel... Okay, yeah, it's just neutral. Okay. I was thinking that to myself. I was like, is this going to be neutral or is it just not going to do... Because I was trying to remember if Fairy... I knew Fairy was resisted by Steel. I couldn't remember if Fairy was just useless against Steel. I didn't know if it was or not. I couldn't remember if it was or not. Dazzling Gleam is putting in work. Slowly but surely. There we go. Slowly but surely. It does enough to help us out there. Here. Okay, we know it's not... How fast was the Dedenne and outsped it? Fuck, I can't see it. It's exact stats. Dedenne had 228. Do I have anything with... Everything else I have is slow as fuck. God damn it. Okay, so... I might be cooked. I'm high-key might be cooked. I'm not even gonna lie to myself here. I might just be cooked. Yeah, I think I'm just cooked, high-key. I think I'm just cooked. I don't think I got anything that does anything against this thing now. Oh, I was faster. I could have gone for the Quiver Dance and tried to just live one. Fuck, okay. Well, no, because Heavy Slam is Steel, so that would have just been super effective and killed me. Yeah, there was not a lot I could do here. Switches to that. Okay, the only thing I have against... I think I can live a hit from that. I don't think that thing should have anything that can one-tap me, right? Or I'm very, very wrong. Okay, I'll kill myself. I forget... Wait, what is it? Oh, he Bug, Flying type. Bug and he has Flying type moves. That's on me. I'm stupid as fuck for that one. I'm high-key stupid as fuck for that. That's purely on me. Yeah, I know. I entered that. I entered that fight so hard right there. Oh, that was high-key an int for me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I just lose here, high-key. I think I might just lose here. Yeah, I just lose from here on out now. Damn, it is what it is. It is what it is. Cause yeah, sure I have like this guy who can take on the Scyther, but then I could predict here maybe. I just thought about that. I could just hit the prediction here. Wait, no, that's a bad prediction anyways. I'm stupid, because I forgot it's terrestrialized to a grass type, so that wouldn't even have mattered. I forgot about that. Yeah, terrestrialized to grass type, so that like prediction I was about to hit wouldn't even have mattered and actually just been the worst decision. Man, okay, we need to win. I need to get a win here. I need to get a fucking win on this next one. God damn. Iron Bundle, okay. Decent start, decent start. Except for the thing that thing has fighting type moves. Okay. Okay, it's gonna go for a fighting type move here. So best move that I have here is probably gonna be to go into the Pavilion. Unless it's just gonna start hitting agilities. God damn it. Okay, I'm a little stupid. I ain't gonna lie here. I'm a little stupid. Am I a stupid motherfucker? Yeah, I am a stupid motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie here. But I'm gonna go kill myself now. Okay, I think I might have just like absolutely into this so fucking hard here. My Christ. Okay. It's okay. You live, set his speed back to base, and now you might you should be able to outspeed him now. Hit him with the Brave Bird. Brave Bird doesn't one-shot. Okay, that's cool. Really was hoping Brave Bird would be able to one-shot that. Oh, he harassed a lot. I'm really stupid. I need to pay more fucking attention. Holy shit. Okay. He has base speed again, so I can go ahead and just send this out, lower his attack, and then also get off the. Almost like I think I can just hit him with anything I just won this. Hit him with this, bump my speed up at least. There we go. Okay, he does have. Okay, every time I hit him too, I need to remember he's gonna just be upping your shit. So I need to try to just one tap him then. And I have just what I need to maybe one tap this thing. It literally says balloon right there. How fucking slow can I be? It literally says balloon right next to there. I'm slow. I'm so stupid. I might just be fucking. I'm stupid. I need to like. Okay, yeah, no, I need to just quit this video game. I need to just quit this fucking video game. Holy shit! I need to just. It's so bad. Holy shit. I need to just quit. I can need to just quit. I need to retire. Fucking washed. Okay. Switch to this. I don't have terrestrialization anymore. I just forgot about that. Okay. Psychic. There's no way his hurricane attacks. You hate yourself, I swear to Christ. Okay. Poison kills. There we go. Sends in the Grimmsnarl. Best move here is going to be hit him with the taunt so he can't. So at least he can't stat boost that thing. Can at least do that. I don't think I have anything with status right now. Again, none of my mons have status. Psychic ain't gonna do shit against that thing. My best move here is gonna be Ursaluna, I guess. So I don't really have anything but Ursaluna to really send out here. Tank that shit. There we go. And more now. That's cool. So cool. We can go ahead and hit a Moonlight. Into an Earth Power. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked as fuck. Holy shit. I'm cooked. Yeah, no, I lose this one. I lose this fight. Just straight up, yeah, I lose this. I mean, it is what it is. Actually, okay, I'm trying to think, is there any way I win this? Like, win? I don't think so, yeah, because I can send him out now, and then I can try to hit the... Well, you're ice. He's ice water, so yeah, this one too is just going to go for the Hydro Pump. It's not going to kill, though. And it just, you know, it doesn't even do any damage because it just misses, so... No ice shard, so he has no priority. Yeah, no. Okay, if that okay, maybe I could have tried to do something to switch things around. And then this guy can't even like attack him at all, so can't even hit him, so I can at least be I can be a dickhead and just fucking stall. That's all I can do at this point. Just be a dickhead and stall. I can just make this guy's day a little bit worse. That's all I can do. I know he's gonna hit that Thunder Wave again, isn't he? Oh no, he doesn't. Damn. Just hit the recover, I guess. Damn, he got me. I forgot the thing had taunt. As that he was like, fuck you, aren't stalling this shit out. Valid. Yeah, he prevented the stall attack. The stall tech. He got me. He got me. He got me. I should have predicted the Thunder Wave high key and had gone for the heal bell at least. Yeah, then he just hits the taunt. GG. 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 It's okay. We go next. We go next. As they say, we go next. Not too bad of a matchup here. Okay, starting off not too bad of a matchup. Honestly, low-key, we get advantage here. I think we're going to hit the Leech Seed first. I'm going to switch out to a grass type. Leech Seed still hits, or a Steel type, I think, too. Yeah, there we go. We get the Leech Seed off. We can get that off at least. Then we can just hit the Hyper Voice. Isn't going to be that effective, but I'm at least getting health off this thing every turn. I'm trying to think. Best move here, I guess, is going to be the Basculin. Then hit it with the Wave Crash. Oh, he switched out. Smart, smart, smart. Good move, good move, good move. Oh fuck, I'm stuck using this move. Okay, what I think I can get a kill. I think I can get a kill here. I'll go kill myself. Okay. I really thought I had it there. I thought I had it. Okay, well I think anything I have is faster than this thing at this point. So I can just send in Weevil, go for a low kick and finish this thing at least. Here. Oh, sure. Hey, what's up? Oh, I saw the viewer count went up. What's up? this guy wants to go. Oh, he's probably thinking about his next move. I feel like they should drop the timer from 1. I feel like the timer really only needs to be like a minute. I don't think you need 2. I don't know, for me at least, I don't really ever take like... I don't think I've ever taken over a minute to make a decision on this game, so I don't know. I feel like the timer in this game needs to drop. It's a little annoying. Some people just really milk every... Some people just get tilted and they just milk every second of the timer. You just stall the fuck out of the game when they know they're gonna lose. Which I think is exactly what this dude's fucking doing. Okay. Cool. Oh my fucking goodness. Yeah, I think this dude's... Okay, this dude's really doing that. Is he gonna... If he does it again the next round, I'm just gonna... Time for this shit. Oh my god. The most annoying strat imaginable. Just wasting the other person's time by just... Because you don't... It does not take this long to make a decision in a Pokemon game. Like, bro, this is casual. There's no need to be doing this shit. There's no fucking... I'm calling it now. Once it hits like 10 or 5 seconds, he's gonna make his fucking move. I already know it. Or he actually just straight up left, maybe? Oh, I might have just straight up left. Okay. Okay, cool. I hate when this dude just play out the... He honestly probably could have won that one, if I'm going to be honest here. I really didn't have too much left in the tank as in terms of my mons at that point, so we really could have probably taken that shit. Here we're starting off with the Dunsparce. I can actually shock the fuck out of him. I think I can one-tap his Houndoom. If I just hit this. There we go. Like I said, I always go for the one-tap first turn. You gotta go for the one-tap on the opponent's Pokemon first turn. He does switch into that though, so good move on his part. He had the water type ready to go. What I can do now though is he's gonna go for a water type move, obviously. So what I can then do is hit him with the Oyster. There we go. Oh, he might just. This could be a pretty good fun game. This could be a pretty fun matchup. It just left. Okay. Yeah, dude's just gonna end up losing. Bro's just not gonna play this one. He's just not gonna play it. Obnoxious as fuck. Rather obnoxious. Just left and got mad. So got mad and fucking dipped. Okay, that's cool. So I just want to play some. I just want to play some Pokemon, dog. Come on. Just stick it out. Like, it's not that deep. If your mental can't fucking handle losing at this game, like, bro. What is it? He's fighting electric. Here I can... Do I have White Herb? Yeah, I have White Herb. Yeah, we're getting the Shell Smash. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. What do I even do here? I mean, I have Headlong Rush, so I'm fine. If he pulls out Mach Punch, I swear to Christ, I will... If he pulls out Mach Punch, I forfeit. If he pulls out Mach Punch, I fucking forfeit. Okay. I was about to say, if he pulls out fucking Mach Punch, I just forfeit. There's nothing else for me to do here. Like, if he pulls that shit out, I'm just, no. We're done. I'm not dealing with that shit. He has left J, yeah. That's the only thing he did. Does he not realize? Oh no, it gets the ground type move, so yeah, no, that's stupid. I was about to do something stupid there. I was about to say he's kind of stupid anyway. Update, so he can't get hit with headlong. What it can do here, though, is still go ahead and hit the stone edge and pray to God that it hits. I can do that. I can hit this. Can go for the stone edge and just pray to God that it hits. It's still faster. So now I just honestly, this is so fair. This is such a good. I mean, I know this will kill him, but it's such a good trade-off. I got rid of 3 of his mons with just Torterra. That's a good trade-off. So I can Torterra, yeah, because Torterra took out half his fucking team, and I still have 5 mons left. So that's such a good trade-off. I agree. That was so worth, so worth. And now in case he has something to set up with this fucking, with that, should I just hit the drought? There we go. And I still haven't terrestrialized. That's probably the best thing about this. I still haven't terrestrialized. So heat crash. So heat crash with okay, you're telling me heat crash with the. I mean, I guess maybe Oranguru is pretty tanky, and it's not like I have pretty solid check, but I'm just saying like double fucking stab in the sun heat crash really only did like half his health. Bro, you kidding me? Like what the fuck? And he just forfeits, yeah. Pretty valid forfeit, I guess. Here, I'm gonna hit the... Holy fuck, that Fire Blast did a lot of damage. Oh, it was a crit. That's why I was like, how the fuck did it... I was about to say, how did it do that much? Here, we're gonna hit the Earthquake. Because this is a tanky mon, so we gotta just try to get its health down by any means. Ice Beam is gonna be neutral, so it's still... Earthquake's still a better move to hit here because of stab. We live, we live, we live. I should have actually, high-key, I should have popped the recover. That would have been a lot smarter in hindsight. Popping the recover there would have been a lot better of a move. I'm kind of stupid for that one. I am pretty stupid for that one. I'm not gonna lie. I guess now I go into Roaring Moon. Then we just set up the classic set. I love how Roaring Moon can, that's why I love Roaring Moon. It still can hit the just classic Salamence Outrage tech. Like, that's just the best move for fucking Roaring Moon. Just hitting the classic Outrage tech. It just that's what everyone knows Salamence for in comp play. Just you gotta hit the classic fucking just Outrage tech of just spamming the fuck out of it. Until you get hit with a fucking fairy type nowadays. I forget fairy types are things sometimes. I miss when my dragon type mons were broken as fuck. You know, dragon types used to be broken because, you know, it was a fucking dragon. Like, bro, it's a dragon. Nothing beats that. Like, is that I miss when dragon types were just busted to shit. Some people would, you know, complain about it a lot. I miss those days. That was the time to be alive right there. When, you know, the dragon was the strongest thing, because it's a fucking dragon. Of course it's the strongest goddamn thing. Like, not to be fucked up, but like, yeah, it's a dragon. Why would it not be the strongest mon available if it's a goddamn dragon? Like, it only makes sense to keep... To be honest here, it's the only thing that really makes sense for the dragon type to be the strongest creature in the games. But I mean, I do get some people's complaints because I mean, honestly, they never really made the dragon. I mean, I don't know. Some people are just bad at Pokemon and they complain. So like, oh, it's fucking difficult to beat like, what do you call it? Those type of Pokemon. When it really wasn't that tough. Like he, I don't know. Just because yeah, it was like at least you had like at least they had weaknesses, of course. Like just get an Ice type. Ice type's a pretty good offensive type, so it's like it's not like you have a low damage against it. Then I mean, fairy types did make the game a bit more fun, though. I'm not gonna say right, my fairy types did make the game fun. Which is a steel type. He still loses, because yeah, I still can just hit him with like anything I have and then win. So no, he still loses this counter here. So yeah, there we go. Let me get this pulled up. I'm probably gonna start, yeah, let's start talking about this. Just these results right after this. I think I'm faster, right? Because I have the speed boost. I think with, oh wait, no, even with speed boost, he might still be faster, high key. Yeah, he still is. Cyclozar's pretty fast. And then, yeah, he just gets more speed after hitting the rapid spin. Here, my best move, I believe, is going to be to hit the Dragapult. Do I think I can get a Dragon Dance off? I think I at least get one off, right? Unless he just pulls out the Draco Meteor, instantly kills me. Yeah, no, that was stupid. That was stupid of me. I don't know why I thought that was going to work out. That's on me. That was a really stupid fucking decision. That's on me. Okay, I can go Fairy at least so he can't fuck me up. Then go Fairy typing and hit him with the Psychic. I'm just going for that. I was gonna say just no more. I have to remember if it does not say 100%, then I'm gonna go for this because I see him switching to the Chandelier. And then even if he doesn't, I'll just pray to God that this shit hits. Because I can see him trying to switch to the Chandelier right now. And then worst comes to worst, I just have to, or it just doesn't fucking hit because it's. I hate Pokemon so much sometimes. I don't have any non-damaging moves, so I mean, I'm fine with him hitting that. You don't have enough for Shed Tail to work, bucko. You don't have enough health for Shed Tail to work. It's basically substitute, bucko. Chandelier. Psychic doesn't do anything. I have to hope this Hurricane fucking hits. He lives at 1 HP. You're fucking like 2%. That's crazy. Yeah, I got nothing I can do here at this point. I got nothing I can do. Yeah, I would have needed him to miss something for me to be able to do anything at that point. Then, it is what it is. Yeah, Girder loses this. Girder doesn't really have any, because yeah, I might be able to take him out somehow, but after, even if Girder like survives whatever he throws at us, I don't have anything for after. Because I don't think Girder's taking out these last two Mons. Okay, I know I lose this. I just lose. So I survive one. And I get a 4 times effective knockout. Okay, no, he wins. He straight up wins. Unless I am gonna be. Okay, I have to. Girder has to be faster than a fucking Chansey, right? Like, there's no way. Or not. Just Girder's really slow as shit. Oh my god. GG. Okay, now we're gonna switch over to the. Now I'll get to the controversial part of this stream, I guess. Okay. So. It's obviously, the day after Stream Awards. It's the day after the Game Awards. We can, talk about some of these picks that were made. We can discuss some of these, talk about them, just have a nice little chat about all of his opinions. As I said, there are some of them that are very controversial, As we're not gonna start off with the game of the year. We're not gonna start off that. We're not gonna start off that. We're gonna go back. I want to save the game of the year for last. That's the most controversial pick according to everyone. So we're gonna go backwards instead. We're gonna start at the lowest one, just the basic, easy one that this one right here. This one's a pretty obvious one. Best esports event. It's fucking League of Legends World Tournament. I'm sorry, but Evo was cool and all. Worlds this year with the fucking whole narrative too, all these game awards, they're very top tier shit. I loved Valorant champs because we got to see an AU, not AU, fucking US team win. I was very very happy with that. That was a beautiful event to see an US team actually win in like a gaming tournament. That was fucking beautiful. That made me so fucking happy to finally see a US team win a gaming tournament. That was truly a beautiful, amazing moment. But seeing my beautiful Korean King Faker take back his world championship is just it's too amazing. There's no way anyone really disagrees with this. League of the World's tournament has always been the biggest esports event since it's out of all of them. With its only real competition, I'll be honest, over all time, its only competition is Evo. In my opinion, at least. If I'm gonna be honest, the only competition for best esports event has to be with Worlds has to be Evo. That's the only one that even remotely competes with it, as in terms of popularity, how well it's known, and all that. It's Evo, but still, just the entire storyline this year for Worlds, just with the return with Faker coming back from his injury, people were saying he's washed. It's just all this doubt surrounding him. It was honestly a better storyline or just overall narrative than we've seen for a lot of this is gonna sound crazy, but better narrative than a lot of Super Bowls, fucking NBA championships, all that shit. The league narrative this year of just we got to see Faker come back from his injury and reclaim his fucking throne. It was a beautiful thing to fucking watch. That's it. And that's it. Just that one's pretty easy. There's no disagreeing with that. I don't think anyone did. Best esports coach. Okay, I'm not gonna. I mean, clearly, she had to be pretty goddamn good. If it, I said, I don't really know. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I don't know too much about the coaching scene in all these games. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know a lot about this. But all I'm saying is, the Evil Geniuses coach had to be. All I'm saying is, NA team won. That's all I said. An NA team winning, especially in something like Valorant, where it's just so Korean dominated. Just saying, clearly, pretty damn good. Pretty goddamn good. Next category, best esports team, JD. I don't know. My opinion, should have gone to T1. I'm a little insulted T1's not even here on the nominations, but I didn't really follow JD Gaming. That's on me. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't follow JD Gaming. I said this one's one I can't say too much about because to me all I know is EG. All the only real esports teams I know. I didn't follow JD that much. I mainly followed fucking what do you call it? T1. T1. I just love T1 so much. I love Faker. I love T1. It was amazing to watch those guys win. I'm admitting that. I'm fully admitting that. I do not follow JD. I do not follow JD Gaming. That's on me. I will admit that. That's a bit an ignorance thing on me, I'll admit. I don't follow JD Gaming, but maybe they do have a very good narrative and they're a cool team to watch. But for me, it's just Faker, T1, fucking owner, fucking, what do you call it? Goddamn. Because overall, T1 just was a very dominant team. It's beautiful. Best esports athlete, I mean, There's no way anyone got mad. I mean, your ruler, I guess, could have also competed for it. But there's no way anyone got mad at fucking. There's no way anyone, like, after they announced the shit was like, fucking anyone here got snubbed. Because it's fucking Faker. The only other person touching Faker all time, like, esports players, like, all time esports player, in my opinion at least, the only other person touching him is Tark. That's the only other esports player like that is well known and like that has the type of recognition where like even some people who aren't like that into that esport know who he is at least. Like even if you're just a casual in like that game, you at least know who he is because he's just like that dominant at the game. The only person even remotely touching Faker, and I guess Tark didn't really do too much this year, but the only person really touching Faker all time in like esports legends is Tark. Just keeping it real. I don't get like I don't, and this is like one of the. I feel like this one had to be one of the least controversial ones. I said this had to be like the least controversial thing. Like it's just yeah, it's Faker. Just who else would it? Who else are you really gonna choose besides Faker for this one? It's like he is the best esports athlete. Just being keeping it fully honest. Best esports game. Valorant has been going crazy the last. Like, Valorant did blow up. I mean, of course, Valorant kind of like. I mean, there's always like the thing of you can definitely say if Valorant did not have if it wasn't made by Riot, like if just some random bumfuck company had made Valorant, it wouldn't be as big as it is now. Because obviously, it just had the advantage of it's made by Riot, who already like they have like they know the proven formula for making a great esports game. Because like obviously they have League of Legends, so it already like had hype because of that. Because it's by the same company that made League. But I'd say like Valorant really has gained a lot. Like Valorant hit the ground running high key. I mean, once again, you can argue it's because of League, but it's a pretty solid. I don't hate Valorant necessarily. It's a pretty solid game. I definitely would. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't know PUBG Mobile. Like I didn't know until I started looking into it because like it was nominated. I didn't know PUBG Mobile was still going kind of crazy. I did not know it was still like a fairly big thing until the Game Awards came. Like were coming out and like it was nominated for best esports game. Like to me that was a little crazy. Like discovering that this is like oh god sorry. Yeah. As I'm discovering like that this was still like because I used to play a bit of PUBG Mobile. I didn't realize it was that big still in like the competitive scene for like anything in esports until like the Game Awards came out and like it was just for some reason nominated for and it was nominated for best esports game. I was like, damn. Obviously, it wasn't gonna. It's like there's no way it was beating like all these other ones. The other ones are just like such like proven things that just clearly they work and they deserve to be in the spot. But I am very impressed. I'm very impressed. As I guess I'm very impressed with like just all these games are pretty solid games. Dota's good, Counter Strike, like all these games are just proven winners, and I guess PUBG's up there with PUBG Mobile's up there with them. Gotta say, I'm a little surprised by that one though. Content Creator of the Year. I don't. I'm gonna. If, do you want me to be fully honest here? The only niggas I know on this list are. This is on me because I don't really follow hella content creators like that. Besides, like the big ones to be keep it real here. The only two I knew were Quackity and Iron Mouse on this list. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, I didn't have too much. I didn't really have strong opinions on this one because, like, I didn't really know any of them that much. I don't even really watch Quackity or Iron Mouse. I just know who they are from like memes and stuff, and like I know some people who watch them a lot. But overall, I would definitely say I do enjoy. Like, don't really watch Quackity at all. I don't see the appeal. I have seen some like Iron Mouse. I've only seen Iron Mouse clips. be. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh yeah, I've sat down and like watched a whole Iron Mouse stream. I have not. I'm just being honest here. I have not sat down and watched a full Iron Mouse stream. I've just seen some clips of Iron Mouse. I guess like out of these picks, she deserves it. I've seen some clips of her. She's pretty fucking funny. I'm not even gonna say her loud. I've seen some of her. Actually, I've seen some videos of her with a video she had with a Sea Dog VA. Those I've watched because I like Sea Dog and I've seen like some of the stuff that he's done with her. She's pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. She's a pretty humorous individual. She's quite funny. She's got some fun. She has some funny moments and she's quite a funny person. So I guess it is pretty well deserved. Most anticipated game. Recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. Yeah, honestly, once again, this is another one where it really shouldn't be like. I'd say definitely. I don't really know, because I'd say you could. I mean, of course, I'm just a massive I'm a massive fucking Yakuza like dick rider. I love this company. I love what they do. I just love Yakuza games so much. So I'd say maybe I'd put this one up there. Like I'm excited to see what they do next. But also, of course, like also, but for me, like another Final Fantasy VII game, like they're kind of milking the fuck out of Cloud, but I do see how like it, like they know it works. They know a lot of people love Cloud. They love like Cloud's whole story. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was gonna run away with this. It just has obviously the popularity vote. The only one I really saw fully competing with it due to like popularity of like the series itself was Star Wars Outlaws. Purely because I was like, oh, it has Star Wars name on it. It might end up winning this one. I said I really did think it was gonna win though. I really did think like I thought Star Wars Outlaws was its only real like competition to keep it honest with Final Fantasy VII Rebirths, but at the end of the day, it's just gonna end up being what it is. Best adaptation. Okay, I have not watched the Twisted. I'm not gonna say it. I haven't watched the Twisted Metal movie yet. I don't really like Gran Turismo. I'm not a big racing guy, so the only ones I've watched on this list have been the Castlevania Nocturne, Last of Us, and a Mario Bros. Movie. I did like I got so, a lot of people were hating on like Last of Us. Like at least like there was that small knit community of people hating on Last of Us, like on TikTok and all that, like just because they didn't like the actress or something. But it was honestly like Pedro Pascal and the actress herself, like they both had very good, strong performances in that show. I don't really get why anyone was hating on it in the first place when it first came out. Some people just hate on shit just to hate on shit. That's just the way life is. But like, really, I gotta say, I do give it to fucking. I do give it to The Last of Us. Like, it was a really good show. It had very enjoyable moments. It was just great. Mario Brothers movie was like it existed. For me, it existed. That's my take on it. It existed. Like it was a solid movie. Had some like funny moments. Had some nice like references to the game. Obviously, that was like obviously its main thing that was going off of because Mario is just such a big franchise. But as I said, definitely had some humorous moments that were pretty enjoyable and stuff. Then I love the Castlevania series. Both like the first like and the anime type thing they made, then Nocturne 2. Both of them were very good. But overall, like I'm not that shocked to see Last of Us take the win here. It's just because Nocturne was just kind of released a bit later into the year compared to Last of Us. Like Last of Us was close to the beginning of the year, so people had more time to kind of sit on it and just really appreciate it for what it was, you know? Yeah. Use some water. Holy fuck. Okay, now best multiplayer. I mean, honestly, for best multiplayer, I don't know, because the only ones I haven't played all these games yet. I'm not gonna say a lie. I have not. I have got actually no. The only one here I haven't played actually has been. I haven't played Super Mario Bros. Wonder yet. I haven't played Super Mario Bros. Wonder yet. I haven't copped yet. But I'd say this one, like for me, like this run really could have gone up to anybody. Like could have gone because this game does have a very good online system. Diablo 4 obviously has a good one. The Baldur Gate one, I'll say it was a lot because I don't know with like those type of games, even like past Larian Studio games, sometimes the multiplayer can be a bit wonky or funky. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I love Larian Studios. I love every single game they made, but sometimes their multiplayer stuff can be a bit wonky and like a bit funky with it. But so this one was like one where it was really could have gone to anyone here, and I don't think people would have been too pressed. Best sports slash racing game. I really, I'm not even gonna sit here and like just try to bullshit and like talk my ass off on this one. I don't play these types of games that much. I don't really play that many. The only sports games I really play are like Madden. That's about it really for me. I'm not a big racing or car guy, so I don't play any of those. And then I don't really like. I tried playing EA like FC, like the EA like FIFA and those things. I just can't. I've never personally been able to get into them. If you enjoy them, that's like you do enjoy them. But I just personally have never been able to get into them, so I can't really speak on this category. I'm not gonna act like I can. Best sim slash strategy. I gotta say, the fun like I feel like this is one of those where like people are like, how the fuck did Pikmin's win? It it deserved it, and I am a massive fire. I fucking love Fire Emblem. That's one thing I should say now. I am a Fire Emblem dick rider. I'm not even gonna lie. I fucking love Fire Emblem. I love the game so much. I want them always to succeed very, very well because I just want us to keep getting more and more and more Fire Emblem games. However, Pikmin 4 beating it wasn't that like Pikmin. I don't know. People hate on Pikmin. I like just it's a nice little puzzle strategy game that makes you think. I don't know. So I like those little type of games sometimes. But as I said, I do. I'm such a fucking dick rider when it comes to Fire Emblem. I'm not gonna lie. So it did hurt a bit seeing Engage not win. However, Pikmin 4 deserved the win. I'm not gonna lie. Pikmin 4 did deserve the win. Best family game? Well, yeah, family game. Like, it's a new Mario game. Like, was anyone expecting? It's fucking like Mario is like the family game. Like, bro, like, was anyone expecting Mario to not win? Like, it's just popularity wise, like, there's no way. Like, it was. I mean, because I don't know, because Party Animals, I didn't really see winning family game because it's like, it's not like you can sit down like at. I don't know. At least I don't know. Is Party Animals on like Xbox? Let me look. Honestly, before I just speak out of my ass here, let me look it up. I'll look into it first. Because I think isn't Party Animals only even on fucking PC? At least as far as I know, isn't it only on PC? Oh, it is on Xbox. Okay. Okay. Does it have? Let me see. Because like obviously for like it has to have local play. Does it have local? I said I'm not gonna speak out of my ass. Let me look it up. Custom game. Okay, it has local, but I don't know. I'd say like no one's really like Party Animals isn't really like a game where it's like I don't know. What's a good way to explain it? I'd say Party Animals, in my personal opinion, on this list had the least chance to win. I do enjoy it. It's a fun little fuck around game to play. But just with like Pikmin, Sonic, Mario, a Disney game, it's like all four of these have something Party Animals doesn't, which is nostalgia with like an older generation. Like all four of these games have the advantage of like it's fucking Mario. Oh, it's fucking Sonic. Oh, it's Pikmin. Oh, it's Disney. You know, like they have that advantage of like a parent might see this game and be like, hey, I want to play this game with like my kids, or they see their kids playing it, they're like, hey, let me play with you real quick, or like brothers and sisters playing it together, older brothers, older sisters, young brothers, younger sisters, all that kind of thing. It just had like all four of these just had like way more appeal than Party Animals here. So it's not too surprising that Mario was able to take the win here, because like just straight up, it's like it was between these two, because like this one really does come down to like what can give people the most like nostalgia effect with the video games. I feel like with best family games. So I'd say yeah, it was definitely down between. Even though Supersonic, like Sonic Superstars, was like just an all right game, we definitely had to end up coming down between Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Sonic Superstars for sure. Then best fighting game. I gotta say, personally, I could sit here and lie and say I'm not a little mad MK1 didn't win. But Street Fighter 6 really did like even like gameplay wise and just how the game works itself wise to do a lot of new like it did a lot of new it really changed the series up because people were like, oh, MK1's like the change of things. Like MK1 was a change of things in the way of like the story obviously, but like overall MK1 really wasn't that different like gameplay wise than another Mortal Kombat game. Like I do love MK1. It was a great game. I enjoyed playing it. Like, but overall, like Street Fighter 6 really like gameplay wise too, and like just overall how the game like how things like worked in the game itself actually changed things with the series and was kind of like a real like fresh start for the series from how I saw it. So I'd say it definitely deserved to win. Nickelodeon All Star Brawl, it definitely was better than the past than like that last Nickelodeon's All Star Brawl game. I say it was definitely better than the last one. I said it was definitely better than the first one because the first one was just like a mess that they just made kind of just to rival multiverses. Like that was the name of the Warner Brothers one, I think, right? Multiverses, I think it was, yeah. But it was like the last one was clearly just like very rushed and made quickly just to counter that one. This one, it definitely seems like they put a lot more actual effort into making a decent game into. So that's what you got to give. I said it's still not beating Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 like tried to do something innovative with the series and just really change things up with it. So it's like at the end of the day, it was obviously gonna. Also, it's fucking Street Fighter. It's just it was gonna. Best RPG, yeah, it was Baldur's Gate. Just straight up, yeah, it was Baldur's Gate. Like, bro, Starfield is like I said, I'd say it was between these two. Like I like Lies of P. It's a great game. Lies of P is cool and all. It's a very cool Souls-like type game. But it's like at the end of the day, it was between Baldur's Gate or Final Fantasy 16. Like, it's like there was no other option here. It was Final Fantasy 16 or Baldur's Gate 3. Like those were the two best RPGs this year. Starfield is a complete like. The thing about Starfield is it's one of those things where it's like how can I'm trying to find a way to like put it into proper words. It's like with Starfield, it's like a decent, I'm not gonna say great, it's like a decent idea that really wasn't executed as well as it could have been, kind of like the No Man's Sky controversy when No Man's Sky first came out, where it was like this whole thing of like, oh, explore this massive, amazing, beautiful galaxy with plenty of planets, all these different things to do, but then when you really play the game, all the planets are empty as fuck and boring as fuck, and it's like there's not really a lot of substance to the game. Like, and then another way to compare it to, it's like comparing it to another RPG from like last year that got a lot of backlash first at launch, fucking Cyberpunk 2077. Even when 2077 had all of its technical issues and flaws, you could still tell that overall it was a very beautiful game that they like really put their hearts and souls into, and it just had spirit and soul to it. The story with the character interactions, gameplay itself, all that. Then even the fact of like they realized and admitted, hey, we made a lot of fuck ups with that game when we first made it. Let's give you guys a massive, gigantic update that overhauls the game and just improves your overall experience with it and just makes the game so much better. Then guess what? We're going to give you another one of those just a few months later with the 2.1 update, which just, once again, just improved the game even more. I don't know why I'm glazing Cyberpunk 2077 right now, but I just love that game so much. But yeah, Starfield itself was a very mid game. Very like just, there's just not a lot to it. Like it's just like a very cool idea, and I'm very sad that it wasn't successful because I love Bethesda. Like I love Skyrim, I love Bethesda a lot, but like just Starfield wasn't a good game. It just really wasn't. Just very overhyped. I haven't played Sea of Stars yet. I have been meaning to, but I have not gotten around to playing Sea of Stars yet. I do need to play it still. But yeah, it was like this one was like a clear, like it was a runaway with. It was obviously gonna be one of these games. Like there's no other. Then best action adventure. Once again, it's like the only one competing with Tears of the Kingdom here was Alan Wake 2. Because I don't even. Cause, okay, here's my thing. I like Resident Evil. I love the Resident Evil series. Resident Evil 4, obviously, it's basic as fuck opinion, but Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite Resident Evil games. I don't think remakes should be up for Game Awards. That's just a personal opinion I have. I don't think remakes should be up for Game Awards because it's like, what I think should affect like every genre, every category the most is like the innovative things it does like to the gaming industry and like what new things it introduces that maybe can be learned and thought about by other people, like other developers. And if it's a remake, it doesn't do any of those things. It doesn't check off any of those lists. So I think just straight up remake shouldn't even be in the nominations because it should free up the space for other new innovative games to be able to be picked. You know what I mean? Like it really just shouldn't be up there, in my opinion at least. I said the only one competing with like, because we're gonna get into this later. We're gonna get into Spider-Man later. We're gonna get into that. That's gonna be the controversial part of this shit. We're gonna get into this much later. Then Star Wars Jedi Survivor, solid game. You know, I mean, it's pretty much just. I mean, the thing with that game, once again, it's like the thing I said, where it has to be like innovative and create and like introduce new things to the series. And this doesn't really check those boxes, but it's still a good game. Like Star Wars Jedi, the first, like Fallen Order, the first one, great game. This one's kind of just a carbon copy, but that's not saying it's bad. Very enjoyable game, added a bit more to it. Great game, still enjoy it, you know? Best action game. Here, I ain't even gonna lie, I was hoping Hi-Fi would win. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping Hi-Fi would win. I'm not gonna lie here, I was really hoping Hi-Fi Rush would win. I'm a little, it's like, you know, little salty. Hi-Fi Rush didn't win, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like Armored Core is a pretty solid game. Like Bandai Namco knows how to make like, and From Software knows how to make very fun like action-based games. Like so, I mean, it's not like any of these didn't deserve. This is one where really just any of these could have taken it, and it would have been still like a pretty solid pick, and could have just. But as I said, I was really hoping Hi-Fi Rush was gonna win. I was really hoping Hi-Fi Rush would win this one. I don't know. I don't have too much to say about this one because the only one I really like. Because I at least have like, because I haven't played Remnant or Ghost Runner, I'm not gonna lie. So the only ones I have opinions on are these three. I did really want Hi-Fi Rush to win though. I really did. Then I don't play VR or AR games, so I have no opinion on this one. I have no opinion on this one. But this one let all you weird ass motherfuckers experience being stepped on by this bitch in like your VR shit. So I guess yeah, this one can win for you guys. Best mobile game. I don't do mobile games. Bro, I spend too much money on stupid shit already. I pick up mobile games, I'm going to actually just be in crippling debt. I know if I started playing Honkai Star Rail, I would be fucking broke. Because, bro, I have like a gambling issue in most other games that don't even cost you actual money. Do you know how aggressive my gambling issue would be in Honkai Star Rail? I'd be paying so much money to do so many fucking rerolls and shit, it would be not even be funny. Like, I would be, oh my god. I would play this shit non-like, so I just don't touch it. So I said, I don't have too much of an opinion on this because I don't really play mobile games like that, but good job to Honkai. Then best debut indie game. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on this. I played Dredge. The only one I've played on this one is Dredge. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. The only one I've played on this one is Dredge. I thought it was a pretty enjoyable game. But as I said, overall, I don't have too much. I can't have too much of an opinion on this one. Then once again, indie game. I said I do need. This just makes me want to play it more because I said I do still need to play fucking Sea of Stars. That's one game I was looking at before it even like the Game Awards started. I just really wanted to play it more. You know. I do want to really like try this game out. So that just makes me want to do it a bit more. Best community to support? I'm not gonna lie, I think 2077 should have taken this. This is the only game where I think, this is the only real category that I think Baldur's Gate won in that it should have lost. Because it's like I said earlier with it, 2077, like, they fully admitted, like, because it was like 2077 had one of like the messiest, sloppiest like launches of all time of a game, but unlike most other games, it actually had a good resolution to it of just completely overhauling the game and doing their best to just improve it and make it good. Like Baldur's Gate 3, sure they did updates for all like the small issues people noticed pretty quickly, but it's like from launch already, Baldur's Gate 3 didn't really have a lot of issues or messy parts of it. The amount of improvements they've made to 2077 this year after realizing how much they fucked up with the launch has truly been amazing, and this is the only category I'd say maybe Baldur's Gate should have lost it. I really think 2077 just had so many like great fixes to the problems, just overhauled the game completely to truly make it like the masterpiece they wanted to, and I respect it. Like, you know, I said that's one thing I can admit. They admit they fucked up and they fix all the problems. Like, that's some props. That's some props. A lot of game companies don't do that. I'm going back to Ruben. A lot of game companies don't do that. A lot of game companies just make their fuck ups and then they just go like, oh well, too bad, and they just like, you just gotta cope with it and you just wasted $60 fucking on that game. They gave free updates to fix that shit completely. That other and added new features that other companies would have been like, okay, pay like another $10 for the fucking fix or a piece of shit game that we dropped. So that's one thing I do respect the fuck out of CD Projekt Red for, and I think really is what makes them one of like the more higher tier like companies that are coming out lately. Then for, honestly, I guess this is how it kind of got the win for this last category, because that is pretty valid. Once again, they completely updated the game and made it better, then even dropped the like little bit of the expansion, which was good. However, I think you definitely could argue it's like damn, my wrist is dry as far right now. I think we could definitely argue that Fortnite should, like I said, I have never touched Fortnite once in my life. However, I will say, I've never played a game of Fortnite in all seriousness. Like, yeah, I've never touched Fortnite before. I've never played a single game of it. But I do have to give, Epic Games props, because I do see they constantly dropping new shit, and that's kind of how they, like, people are like, how is Fortnite not falling off at this point? Because as soon as it starts to fall off, they know how to quickly add things in that will, like, gather people's attention, gather media attention, gather just casual player attention, to retain players and, like, bring in new players as well. Like, fucking, like, Peter fucking Griffin is in Fortnite. Like, I know, like, a lot of crazy shit has been added to Fortnite, but you can, like, Fortnite's the only game where you can you can shoot Goku in the head playing as Peter fucking Griffin. Like, that's just, like, that's how it's able to stay alive for so long. Like, that's the simple solution to it. I never touched Genshin either because I'm not a pedophile. But yeah, as I said, I play a bit of Apex, but I'd say Apex, like, you know, Apex, I like Apex, I play Apex, it doesn't really matter that much. I don't play this fucking game because I'm a pedophile, but, okay, that's pretty fucked up shit, but I mean, it's like, there are a lot of groomers and pedophiles on Genshin. Like, let's keep it, I mean, that's with any fucking anime type game, there are a lot of groomers and pedophiles on that shit. That's just an unfortunate truth. Games for impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I've not played any of these fucking games. I have no idea what any of these shits are about. I have not played a single fucking one of these. So we're just gonna skip this category. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't played any of these fucking games. Innovation and accessibility. I mean, let me see. What's the actual recognizing software or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have too much of an opinion on this one because this one's like, I don't really know what fully they look into. Because I'm obviously I read the thing. I don't know fully like what details. I would need like a more in-depth description of like the details they look into. For like each of these, for like what makes it like such a great like thing for innovation and accessibility. So I'm not gonna say too much about that. Best performance. Here's one of the controversial moments here that we're gonna need to discuss. Now, I love Yuri Lowenthal. I absolutely adore Yuri Lowenthal. I love him so much. I love every single role he's in any show, any anime, any game. I love him. He always performs so fucking well, and he shows up and he shows the fuck out. He's an amazing voice actor with a lot of fucking talent. He's great in everything. I've loved him in every role he's ever played. However, the voice actor for Asterion is like, it's still good. You need to play, like, cause a lot of people are like complaining about it. They're like, how the fuck did this fucking dude beat him? They haven't played. A lot of people complaining about Baldur's Gate winning everything haven't played Baldur's Gate. Like, that's just the straight opinion. I've played like Spider-Man. Like I said, I love Yuri Lowenthal with all my heart. He's an amazing voice actor, amazing person. Just really just embodies every single role he does. He just does an amazing job. But Neil Newbon as Astarion, just one of those characters where he has so many things of acting like an asshole, acting like a dickhead. You see him like depressed at his lowest. You see like a wide range from him as Astarion. And every single one of those, he just does such a beautiful, amazing fucking job. Like, that's why Astarion is so many people's favorite characters, even when he's like kind of annoying at times. Just because the emotion in every single line he has, no matter what the emotion is, it's just portrayed so fucking well and amazing. Love Yuri. Also, and then, another good one, Ben Starr. And I'd say all of these guys are like, all of them did good jobs. Like, no one in this category is bad. Idris Elba did a great job as his guy in fucking Cyberpunk Phantom Library. Cameron Monaghan, he is Cal Kestis. They modeled him after Cal Kestis. They modeled Cal Kestis after him. He is Cal Kestis. Like, I think, like, he really is. It's the equivalent of, like, the voice actors for GTA, like, GTA 5, like, with Michael Franklin and Trevor. They are Michael Franklin and Trevor. And that's the same thing for Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis. He is Cal Kestis. Ben Starr, amazing job as well. Idris Elba, amazing job. Melon, like, all these guys did amazing, beautiful jobs. It's a very difficult category to choose, but at the end of the day, Neil Newbon wins. Like, his performance as Astarion was truly just perfect and beautiful, and, like, he really did deserve it. Best audio design? Yeah, no, it goes to Hi-Fi Rush has I love the music in Hi-Fi. I love the sound design and just music in Hi-Fi Rush so fucking much. It deserved this one completely. Just music, sound design, everything, it's beautiful. It really is amazing in Hi-Fi Rush. Like, it's just, for me, it ran away with this one. I will admit the sound design in Alan Wake is very beautiful and it's very fitting for each moment in the game, but just, I love Hi-Fi Rush. I loved Hi-Fi Rush. It should have won Action Game 2 in my opinion, but it is what it is. Same thing with score and music. I feel like, I really do like, honestly, this one, I feel like, because for me, this goes very much so, like, I love Zelda and the music that happens in Zelda games, but it's like, for me, it was just these four, and then this was kind of just here. I kind of wish Hi-Fi Rush had won, because I really did like the music in Hi-Fi Rush, and just overall sound design and everything in Hi-Fi Rush. Baldur's Gate, once again, very fitting songs for each moment. Each cave, each fucking town has its own music and shit, and it's beautiful. Alan Wake, once again, very beautiful soundtrack, a lot of great songs. But yeah, Final Fantasy, it's a Final Fantasy game. There's no Final Fantasy game with a bad soundtrack. It's just Final Fantasy is gonna win that category every time. It's not a competition. Final Fantasy soundtracks always go hard as fuck. It's any JRPG soundtrack goes hard as fuck. It's just, yeah, they were gonna run away with that one and win. It's not too surprising. Best art direction. Yeah, I said Alan Wake 2 is a beautiful game. It really just is. I'm not gonna lie here. I don't. I. I mean, I guess yeah. I guess it's like pretty like nice artistic design in Super Mario Bros. But like putting it next to these four just makes it look kind of like not to be fucked. It looks a little ridiculous being here next to these four games. Like it was just, but at the end of the day, this one is like I don't think anyone's mad about this. Like it was Alan Wake 2. This one was just the very clear winner here. It's Alan Wake 2 wins this category. Best narrative. Once again, I love Baldur's Gate 3. Very valid Alan Wake 2 won. Spider-Man doesn't win this category. I don't care what anyone fucking says. Spider-Man does not win this category. I'm sorry. I love Spider-Man. I'm a massive Spider-Man fucking glazer. One of my favorite superheroes all time. My favorite superhero all time, quite honestly. But narratively, it doesn't beat any. The only game it beats here is like Cyberpunk, and it barely even really beats Cyberpunk Phantom Library. So it's like it's a very basic like it's just a Spider-Man plot. You know, it's like you generally know what's gonna happen. There are no real surprises in it. Baldur's Gate had like it just has like obviously it's like people they're like, oh, it has 17,000 different endings. That's a bit of an over exaggeration. It realistically has like maybe 6 different endings really, with just like small little differences that happen throughout. Because that's the thing with like when they say 17,000 different endings. It's just because technically speaking, they have so many different decisions you can make throughout the game that does affect your gameplay and your experience with it that they can claim 17,000 different endings, but in reality, if we're talking about like big overall arching ending, it only really has about 6. Just to keep it real. Just keep it real. Now, if we're just gonna be honest here. Sorry. I'm all choked up. Yeah. But yeah, overall best. Yeah, it's Alan Wake for best narrative here. Just straight up. Yeah, I said I'll give it to Alan Wake for best narrative. Then game direction. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'd say you could argue, but this is one where I think I said it was one of these two. It's not this. It is not like honestly fucking Tears of the Kingdom is over Spider-Man in this category because even though you realize it's about innovation as well. Spider-Man 2 really did not do anything too crazy innovation-wise that the first Spider-Man game did not do. Just if we're gonna keep it honest here, like it's between Baldur's Gate, Alan Wake, or Legend of Zelda, because it was just such a new direction kind of for the Legend of Zelda games with this one that it's like the bonus points for innovation. Because it even adds upon like the last Legend of Zelda game, fucking Breath of the Wild. Because Breath of the Wild was already a very good like innovative thing for the Legend of Zelda series. Then Tears of the Kingdom just added on to that even more. Spider-Man 2 really did not add that much to it. It just made like their skill trees are like intertwined now, and that's cool and all. Sure, web swinging is a bit smoother and like cleaner in it, and they have like the web assist option, which is a pretty cool thing. But it was between Alan Wake, Baldur's Gate, or Zelda for this one. Like people need to just cope and be honest with themselves. Now the controversial opinion: Spider-Man 2 was behind 3. Spider-Man 2 was in 4th place for this category. People need to stop coping so hard and be honest with themselves. Spider-Man 2 was the 4th best game on this list if we're doing overall game of the year. Because it's about that's it. It says it up here. The best experience across all creative and technical fields. Baldur's Gate, Alan Wake 2, and Tears of the Kingdom beat Spider-Man in all those categories. It really is not like it's a great game. It's a great game. It's a very enjoyable, fun game. But just because a game is like fun and enjoyable doesn't mean it's technically the best creatively and technically and innovatively. Like just all 3 of those games beat Spider-Man 2 out in that. I love Spider-Man 2. I love Spider-Man. I love Miles Morales. I love all that shit. But just straight up, those 3 games beat it out. Baldur's Gate 3 people don't need to remember. Baldur's Gate 3 was so good that it literally had game developers trying to tell people like, oh yeah, it's gonna change the narrative in like the standard and set the standard too high. So don't expect anything like Baldur's Gate 3. Developers were trying to tell players that for their games because Baldur's Gate 3 was just that good that they were like, oh, people are going to be expecting a lot more from our games now. Don't expect anything like Baldur's Gate. How about if that's the case, you guys step it the fuck up then? Because they're trying to tell people like not to expect that much. How about you guys step your shit the fuck up? Just being honest here. Step it up then. Like, because it's like, okay, it's the equivalent of like if when fucking like LeBron was coming into the fucking league. Instead of just being like, oh, we have a player who like could be an all-time great potentially, fucking you had like random NBA players trying to be like, oh, well LeBron's just too good, so don't expect all of us to be like LeBron. No, step your shit the fuck up then. Stop, like, people could, like, if anything in, like, any other field, if anybody in any other field tried to be like that, like, oh, it's gonna set, like, the standard too high, so, you know, don't expect anything like that from us. Like, you would tell them to shut the fuck up and quit bitching about it. Like, seriously. Or music, if Drake came out and was like, oh, that Kendrick album, very innovative, very good, just very, like, thought-provoking, don't expect any of that shit from me. Drake would get fucking slaughtered. Like, Drake would be getting fucking roasted and shit. So it's like, for me, this is the same thing. Like, people need to realize that with this, like, opinion. Like, Baldur's Gate 3, it really just had so many great, innovative things that it added and really, like, if it genuinely made developers be like, hey, this game is so good, it's gonna raise the standard for the rest of us, it probably deserved Game of the Year. Just, I don't know, like, Spider-Man 2 is great. Spider-Man 2 is a great game. I enjoyed it. It's a very enjoyable, fun game. But at the end of the day, it's like, it really should have been Baldur's Gate 3. I said, don't get me wrong. I love it. I love Yuri Lowenthal. I love the story of Spider-Man 3, but Baldur's Gate 3 really just kind of ran away with this one. In my opinion, at least. Because it's just, I said, it's a game that was, because, I mean, obviously that's going to happen, because just Baldur's Gate 3 is like, I think in total, they said it was like, what, like 20 years in development in total? So it's like, I mean, that's obviously the big thing that's going to help it a lot. When you just have that long to develop a game, it's obviously going to be one of the best games around, you know? But I'd say definitely, because even then, I'd say if it wasn't Baldur's Gate 3, I would still put Alan Wake 2 over Spider-Man 2. Which might be a little wild to some people. I said, that may be a little bit of a controversial opinion, but yeah. I'd still personally put Alan Wake 2 over Spider-Man 2. Because Spider-Man 2 is a great game. It is a beautiful, amazing game. It's very fun to play, very enjoyable and all that, but at the end of the day, it really definitely should have gone to Baldur's Gate 3 with this one. So it's like, that's just straight up how it is. Like, it really should have gone to Baldur's Gate 3. But as Baldur's Gate 3 is just such a dominant it's like it set the standard for games just so fucking high. Like, it really did. And it's like, now, like, you have, like, people who are obviously mad about it, I guess. Like, because, I don't know, a lot of people are just, like, hating on it and shit on, like, Baldur's Gate 3 now. Just because, like, Spider-Man fans are mad that it lost Game of the Year. But, like, really, Baldur's Gate 3 is just the better game. Like, it outsold Spider-Man 2. It had better reviews than Spider-Man 2. And now, like, a lot of Spider-Man 2 fans are kind of, like, people who, like, are glazing the fuck out of the game are just, like, coping by saying, like, what is Baldur's Gate? What is Baldur's Gate? I've never even heard of that game. You can't use the excuse of you never heard of a game if it has better reviews than your game and has better sales. Just gotta keep it straight up. You can't use that excuse. And now it just looks like you're ignorant and don't play any other games besides, like, Spider-Man and, like, 2K and that type of shit. That's all that really shows to me. If you're gonna be like, oh, I've never even heard of that game, when it outsold the game you're trying to defend. You know? I don't know. That's just how I view it overall. And as I said, I'd say definitely with all of these games, in my opinion, I'd say the game that deserved to win did win with each of these categories, in my opinion. The only one I'd argue is like action game. I think Hi-Fi Rush should have won, but outside of that, I'd say this is a very good. Game awards this year. Like, I don't think anyone got snubbed. I don't think anyone got robbed. Just a very, very good game. Very, very good. It was just very good. There's very, very good. Very good game awards. No one got snubbed. No one got like robbed or anything. Let's see. I don't know, because people have to remember this is also based off like vote, and like the votes have an effect, and Baldur's Gate still won. So clearly, like, bro, that's why I just hate it so much, and people just try to use the excuse of I've never even heard of it. Like, this just shows that you don't broaden your horizons with games. That's all that really proves. Yeah, the excuse of I've never heard of that, like, it doesn't fucking work in this case scenario. It really doesn't. That's how I personally view how the Game Awards went. Everyone's obviously gonna have their own opinions, their own views on how things should have gone. You know, that's good for you. Everyone gets. That's the great thing about opinions. Everyone has. You know, we all get an opinion on what game we think should have won. We all get an opinion on what game was the best. All that. We all get to pick. That's how it is. Listen, yeah, just deal with it. That's how things go. That's the great thing. We all get an opinion on what game should have won, and they said no one can take that away from you. Whatever game you feel should have won, that's your opinion. You're completely entitled to that, and You enjoy what you enjoy. Just people got to be like that instead of just like hating on things all the time. You know. Like I said, like I'd say if Baldur's Gate 3 had lost, I would have said, hey, it should have. I think it should have won, but I can't change anything. That's just the way life goes. Like, you know, sometimes the things you want to win aren't gonna win, but nothing you can do about it. You enjoy that piece of media. You can go off and enjoy that piece of media on your own. Have fun playing it. Have fun, like if it's music, have fun listening to it. But with like Grammys and like music awards and stuff, people disagree with those a lot. At the end of the day, you can't change who won. Go off and enjoy your own stuff. You know, everyone you get to listen in. That's the great thing about media. You get to watch whatever you want. You can listen to whatever you want. You can play whatever you want. So yeah, just go and do that instead of just sitting around and hating on things that other people enjoy that won instead of your shit. That's the thing. People need to just like learn to cope better with like a lot of shit. Just view it like that. You know, everyone gets to. That's the great thing. Just it's like people love Drake. I don't like Drake's music that much. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you guys shouldn't listen to that because I don't like it. I don't like it that much. You guys do. Listen to it if you want. Why the fuck should my opinion matter on what you fucking listen to? Do whatever the fuck you want. That's the great thing. That's the great thing about life. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Listen to whatever you want. Play whatever you want. Fucking view whatever you want. Up to you, dog. It's that fucking simple. Instead of just sitting around hating on other people's shit. Listen, I really did. I really did enjoy those games, though. I did enjoy. I'd say like this was just. People need to realize like the fact that like that's one thing I do like. The fact that we're all like this, that's one thing that really shows that 2023 was a good year for games. The fact that everyone's like this divided and like arguing about the game of the year shows it was just a very good year for video games, and we should all just be happy about that. You know, we should also be happy it was that good of a year for video games that we're all like arguing about like what game was the best. You know. Yes, that's the one good thing that we get out of this at least. I don't know. I'd say for sure though, we definitely gotta just be happy. We just all really should be. Just at the end of the day, that's what I love. Just overall, great year for music. Great, I mean, music, fucking Christ. Great year for video games. Great year for video games overall. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, some people are obviously gonna complain. Some people are gonna get mad about what game won and didn't win, but fuck, are you gonna do about it? Like straight up, like, what are you gonna do? So if your game lost, that's tough. Maybe you say it should have won. Maybe some people say it was shit and it shouldn't have won. Listen, just gotta kind of cope. Just cope. Deal with it. Cry about it if you want. Cry about it. Fucking review bomb the game if you want. At the end of the day, it doesn't change what won that day. What won at the Game Awards. I'd say for sure though. I don't know. I don't know. Just Game Awards this year, just a great year. Just great. So there's no real complaints to be made. At least on my part, there's no complaints to be made. Just play what you want, view what you want, listen to what you want. Whatever wins, wins. Whatever didn't win, didn't win. Nothing we can do to change it now. You just I think the people hating on Baldur's Gate though, I guess I don't know, if people hate on it, it's one of those things of I think people should just appreciate the fact that I feel like Baldur's Gate really does change the landscape for gaming, because it just really is going to show a lot of companies that they need to be making games that are this big and immersive and keep them at $60 fucking dollars. I'm not trying the fact that that's the one thing I don't like about Spider-Man 2. The fact that now that's going to push the narrative to people of oh yeah, it's okay to charge $70 for a game, which I'll admit that already was going to start being the basic price for a video game. I don't want to play. I'm not trying to pay $70 for fucking games. $60 is already I mean, the game price has been $60 for a few years now, but I think 70 is pushing it a bit, and then now we're probably gonna get boosted up to 80, maybe 90. I think by the time GTA 6 comes out, we could really see video games starting to cost like $80 a pop. Like, I really think like Rockstar will push for that kind of thing with GTA 6. So that's the one thing I just fuck. That's the only real knock. That's the only knock I have against not Spider-Man. Yeah, that against Spider-Man 2. The fact that it was $70. It was overall just a very good game. As it was overall just a good game though. Good game. Good game. No hate to any of the games that were in it. No hate to the game. I said there are definitely some categories I disagree with. Like, as I've said, I think action game should have gone to Hi-Fi Rush. It didn't though, so I'm just gonna deal with it. You know, it didn't win. That's cool. I'm gonna just continue to play Hi-Fi Rush and enjoy the game. Nothing we can do about it now though. Yeah, so but that's probably gonna be where we call it for today. At least for now, at least. Just, you know, had a nice little time. Reviewed the Game Awards. Just had a nice little enjoyable time there. Just, you know, shared some of my opinions on it. But yeah, as I said, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Whatever game won. If you don't think a game should have won, that's your opinion. You have that opinion. You can go off, play whatever games you enjoy to play. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. Anyways, that's what can be it for right now, at least. Probably gonna hop on a little bit later though. Just for now though, signing off. See y'all later. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. See y'all later.